Hey, what's going on, guys? This is week two of my journey of conquering the Big Four, and when I say the Big Four, I mean the Big 400. If this is your first time, checking me out or just following me on my journey, I'll take it back for y'all. About 2 weeks ago, decided to start this journey and video it. Video, my process and just the ups, the downs, my mental state. Struggles, and just sort of offer a real live person's perspective on their journey as they try to lose the weight, because a lot of times we may see these miraculous stories and think like that's like unreal. I could never do something like that. Either I don't have the time, I don't have the sort of commitment, the dedication. Is it possible for just an average person, who isn't in the gym 24/7, banging out weights to lose the weight? So so again, I'll start week one. Before week one, I was at 400, the heaviest I ever been in my life. And it's kind of hard to even say that. We all have our insecurities and everything, and weight is definitely, it's a sensitive one for anyone who is overweight like myself, and know that they need to make those changes. It's even when you have people in your life that love you, and want you to be healthier for yourself, and now for your family. For I have a daughter as well. Um, you know, their love and passion for you to lose the weight may not always be well received by you, and you may take some sort of defense anytime any sort of form of encouragement comes along. And that's sort of been my life. I've gone through the struggles of every sort of emotion you could think of when it comes to weight loss. Depression, anger, anxiety. You know, you know what I mean by anxiety. Um, I've just made a conscientious effort to really make some changes, and not big changes, but just small changes in my diet. And I'll take it all the way back for you. I didn't touch a lot on this in week one. I've always been like a bigger kid. um, so like even up to like my sophomore year of high school, I was 375. And between that sophomore year of high school and my senior year, I was able to get all the way down to like 245. And all I did was really, I got active. I was involved in football, wrestling. I just started running, just to run. And as far as eating changes, like I didn't. The more active I got, the more I didn't. If I was to go out to eat with friends, I I just didn't want, like, I didn't want burgers and fries all the time. I probably get like a chicken sandwich and broccoli. Like, it's like I think when I started seeing those results, I just it was like just something in me, like, I'll pass. And that's sort of the approach I want to start taking with the diet, because diet, A, is going to be the biggest thing. Next to that being, just your mindset of how you're approaching everything, and not getting discouraged by small progress. And I can only speak like this because I've lost the weight before. So yeah. So here we go. Week one, I lost about 5 pounds. Week one, and so now week two, I lost another 7 pounds. So down 12 pounds from the original 400, and at 388. Uh, as far as that may sound good, but for me, I know I could have done better. It's always going to be easy to drop the early pounds. Um, they're just gonna fall off you. Those are gonna be your, water weight, just loose fat that, the more active you get, it's gonna burn easily. Just making small changes to your diet, eating just a little bit better, taking in less calories, and it's just those things is gonna, the first 20 or so pounds are gonna just fall off you. But I had some hiccups this week. With the 4th of July weekend and everything, I had maybe one too many hot dogs, one too many, burgers, had pulled pork, things like that over the weekend, fried chicken, like, so I had a hiccup this weekend. The week I did really good. But, uh, you know, just got to hit the reset button going into next week. And that's the thing, like, like you're gonna have, and that's the thing I want to do about my diet. You got to be realistic with yourself. I know I'm not gonna be able to be one of these guys out here saying, "Yo, I only eat 5% carbs in my diet, and all the rest protein, and like a real strict." That's not gonna be me right now. Like you have to start from ground in. I think that's where a lot of us who have to go on this type of journey where we may get discouraged. It's like you everyone wants you to make this drastic change in your life, and that's not realistic. Like you've been doing something for your whole life sometimes, and or for a very long period of time, and you have all these experts who've never even had to face the challenges that you're facing, and taking this journey and losing 100 plus pounds. In my case, I'm trying to lose 185. I'm trying to get to 215. And so people haven't had that journey. They haven't had to make those changes all of a sudden, and fight for their life, and fight to lose that type of weight. And so you have to figure out what's best for you. And any small change is a good change. It's a victory. And so my encouragement for y'all going into week 3 now is, just don't get discouraged. Like I said, small changes are victories. Every pound counts. Every small change in your lifestyle and in your diet counts. If you're only able to walk, say a quarter mile, one lap around the track, like do that. Just take small steps, do what you can do and feel comfortable committing to, because commitment is going to be the biggest thing. Commitment and consistency, and your mindset of going into all of that. So going into week 3, going to try to make some more diet changes, be more strict about some things in my caloric intake. I still snacked a lot, even though my snacking wasn't like chips or anything like that. I was snacking on like nuts and fruits. But even then, like, I probably should drink more water than snacking sometimes, to fill that, void of hunger. Yeah, that's week 2. Going into week 3. See you guys next week. All right.